did
Okay.
Harry Truman affect the United States after his inauguration ceremony in 1949?
How did he affect the United States? Okay. Harry Truman, post-war president, okay, brought about the expansion of the United States within the United States, meaning that U.S. domestic policy took precedence, okay? In addition to making sure that we were a force in the Cold War, okay, with Russia after the war, also brought about a lot of domestic policies like education, like civil rights, and we can credit Harry Truman's administration for booming suburbs and the idea of the baby boom, okay? When our GIs came back after the war, we had a lot of babies, 46 to 64. I didn't tail into that. I'm not that old. And so America kind of blossomed. It was a time of prosperity and peace under Truman.
How do you think the communist control over China affected its ruling?
Well, I don't know. I would say that communism, the idea of the expansion of communism, okay, the idea with China taking over nearby countries, when we start taking a look at the Korean War and the backing of the North Vietnamese too, the influence of China. So the Soviet Union on China, I would say that the idea of expansion, the idea of imperialism, and war. You know, war is the way to get what you want.
What do you think the effect on the people of Soviet Russia might have been after Joseph Stalin's death in 1953?
The effect might have been or was?
Might have been,
Might have been. If he had not died or since he died?
since he died.
Since he died? Stalin, great purger. Okay, I don't know if you guys have studied that Stalin had these midnight purges and would go and his people would gather up those who were enemies of the state. And he created, and it maybe even created might be not a stronger word, but propagated an atmosphere of fear and terror. And after his death, people weren't going like, yahoo, in the streets. But it opened up, we got rid of the pogroms, and we started moving towards still the Cold War, but still the opportunity for people who were less tyrannical to move in.
All right. What effect do you think Malenkov had over Soviet Russia after Joseph Stalin's death?
He opened up Russia. Okay. You have, well, not so much until Gorbachev comes along, but there is the beginning, again, opening up of Russia, the expansion of communism. I don't have a lot to say on that one.
All right. Do you think the riots in the German Democratic Republic were beneficial or harmful to their intentions in 1953?
No, it didn't get them a whole lot. So I think it was a start. I wouldn't say it was harmful in the fact that it didn't get them everything that they wanted, but it was a start.
Okay. Why do you think that the Russians invaded Afghanistan in the late 1970s?
Because they could. Because they could. And again, the idea with communism is the spread of it. So, yeah, why not? Yep, that would be another force that we could use against the United States, too, and all Western democracies.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Is that it?
Yeah.